So today we'll be showing off our game showcase, Alphacore, for this Industry Day portfolio showcase. I cannot share screen when other participants are sharing. Yeah. So anyways, we are very honored as well to receive the Excellence Award from the Rookies, internationally renowned competition. Okay, you guys can see my screen, right? Okay. So anyways, so this is the team. Currently, 3 of us of the team are currently in NS. And these are the couple of things that we're going through today. So basically, the game is a FPS VR game for the Oculus Quest. It utilizes the Your VR, which I'll be showing very shortly. In this game, you play as a mech pilot in control of a mech, and you go around different planets, and you do the different objectives and quests to get money, to get stronger, and then after that, you can continuously progress through the game. So we shall show the trailer for this.
Hi, my name is Clep. I'm in CHR15, but just call me Chris. I'm your personal AI, and welcome aboard, Captain. And now we're gonna beam down to the local planet right below us. Welcome to planet 353B. Now I do advise you to take care of your surroundings. This planet isn't really that safe. Kinda fueled by evil mind corporations at the moment, so be careful. Alright, enough of the scenery pilot. Now, it's time for some action. What? A core? I'm not just any core. I'm an Alphacore.
So anyways, this project was done in a time span of 12 weeks, full time. Basically 9 to 6 every day in the school. So and this is the Your VR, this is me and the team. Brilliant in the background over there. So basically is this a chair that allows you to rotate 360 degrees, a yaw and pitch of 50 degrees, and a roll of 36 degrees. So basically just me testing it out with the game. So basically as I rotate around in the game, I'm actually rotating on the chair itself. And so this is what it looks like. Also, can you kindly unmute Samantha again because she muted herself accidentally, sorry. So anyways, I'm going to let Brain, aka Royston, explain the art direction a bit more.
Stay muted. Brain will be using my mic, so hopefully you can hear him.
Okay, so for art directions wise, we decided to go for a more stylized look. We're very inspired by games like Borderlands, Overwatch, and stuff like that. The stylized decision was mainly because of the technical limitations because of the Oculus Quest. Due to it being on an Android platform, we were not able to put in a lot more realistic lighting on like a lot of other stuff that would make it more costly. So we decided to just go for a very comic-y stylized look.
So all these are just basically for optimization purposes, and these are the environments done by Brin in Unreal Engine. So basically they are inspired by a very deserty type of thing because they're on this planet where there are mining operations going on. The reason why there's this futuristic look going on with it is because this is actually an ancient civilization, and currently there's mining corporations all over the area, and they are setting up settlements in the area. So basically, this is very heavily inspired by mostly the desert theme and Petra and whatnot. And over here is the tutorial level done by Bryn. And these are the enemies along with the game as well. So this is showing the different planets that you get to explore as well. And I'll let Royston explain the tutorial.
Yeah, okay. So for the tutorial, since the VR is like very relatively new system, we wanted like people to learn how to be able to move properly and shoot properly. So we started with teaching them how to walk and then how to rotate the device, followed up by combination of shooting and walking, and then ending off with learning about the bounty system in our game, and then about a final practice with everything at once.
And this is the level design for the desert area, the main part of the game. So basically, you can see that it's actually taken over by this government from another species, and then you can see that they are in the mines mining away. And wow, there is this ancient civilization that used to have a farm around, and they had the catacombs and whatnot. And this is the general gist of the level. The level was designed this way to allow different objectives to be around the area and with different spawn points where you'll be zooped right in, and you get to just straight away explore and have fun. So these are the objectives also. We have defend the structure. We have the bounty hunt, which is basically hunt a unit that's the king crown above it, and it's like the big boss kind of thing. And that is you also can fail the objectives, and these are just the UI for it and how it looks like in the cockpit. So I'll let Samantha explain more about the ship.
So we have a ship basically as a hub world. Also in the lore, since you're like a mercenary, you're traveling to different planets. We thought it would be cute to like just have you in your own cockpit, and we have a carriers there also. Yeah.
And this also we have multiple guns in the game. We have 3 types of guns. We have the minigun, we have the shotgun, and we have the magnum/pistol. This is to give more variety and more gameplay for the players to enjoy themselves and have fun. You're supposed to unlock them along the way, but due to the demo purposes, we allowed all the 3 weapon types. And Royston can explain a bit more about the breakdown.
Yeah, okay, so just like a quick background about how we went about our processes. So we just started out with the basic 3D model, and then obviously we unwrapped and everything. So from then on, we go on to the process of inking, which we decide all the minor details within our various props, and then followed up by a few different types of base colors, just to test for the various weapons and how they would stand out within our backgrounds. And then moving on to extra details, so like stainings and then scribbles, like to make it look more stylized and weathered. And then the final process is like post-processing, where we add in like various shaders to make it have more of that stylized look, stylized comic book look.
And over here we have the enemies of the games. So basically, we designed them in terms of shapes, right? So that you'll stand out around against the background. They were color tested as well to make sure they don't really blend in too much with the background unless they are like some kind of camouflaging enemy. So basically, we have the Rollies, they self-destruct, and the factories, which is the bigger unit over here, create to them. Over here, we have the spider. Basically, is we played around with the ship, so this is more of a cuboid kind of thing, and these are the different abilities that it does, and these are the animations for it. Basically, like example, the way the run was designed after quadrupeds running, so that's why it looks like that. And we also have this dance. We wanted to implement an EMP that makes everything dance, so it's like a kind of stun, stun lock. So let Royston talk a bit more about the flying enemies also.
Right, so due to it being a VR game, we wanted to add more verticality, as you can look up as in a VR game. So instead of having just all land enemies, we decided flying enemies would be very helpful to enforce that feeling of verticality within the maps. Therefore, we also wanted to add in more gameplay variety. Therefore, we had like support units like the healbot and flying like DPS units that are designed to just be a nuisance to the player.
Yeah, it's kind of like Fortnite Boogie Bomb now you mentioned it. So basically, this is another flying unit. It's basically just there to support and reinforce enemies by dropping down like ship containers to spawn out more spiderlings or rollies. So this the visual effects done by Rustin.
Yeah, so for visual effects wise, we just try to go for a very stylized look, adding in like a few comic book style like word explosions and visuals like that. Very like exaggerated, and a lot of the effects were just used in general juicing and polishing of the game. So adding in a more of a tactile feel or like visual impact whenever you perform an action.
This is the occlusion calling. Basically, this are optimizations for the game, because without this, right, in general, especially on the Oculus Quest, there is limitations when it comes to frames per second. So we have this technique for calling, and it allows the game to run a more smoother frame rate. And this is the Quadtrees for the game. This is also the old level design. Basically, we had to redesign the entire level because it didn't work well with the calling. So now there are more corners and whatnot. So this is also showing the Quadtree and showing like the objects of interest in the area of interest. As anyway, this is an internationally recognized award. We are very honored to receive this award from the rookies this year as well. Just some gameplay video. Okay, so this is the Q&A section. So if you guys have any questions,